see.
Full counter.
Okay, lads, welcome back to another Grand Cross video. I know, right? Another voting video, but I want to talk about it. And to be fair, I got something to say as well, because we just hit 15k subs. So a little thank you message at the end. Kind of funny. Actually, we'll get into it in a minute. But I'm sure you saw about the intro. I wanted to save the intro for today because, well, you know, it's quite relevant. And, you know, the voting system is kind of messed up. And to be fair, a little bit annoying because, well, people are purposely voting. You know, it's supposed to be a massive thing for the community. Oh, boys, we can finally get a good banner in about a year's time, but right, we haven't had a good banner since basically the Escanor banner, and it's been shocking, man. Like, you look at the filler rate for every single unit. Granted, the other one was kind of decent because we had some OCs in it too, but it's always like, you know, Deathpierce, Deldry, like just really, really bad characters. Like, basically, you look at this, and this is what you see on the normal banner, which is shocking, right? So now we had the chance to vote for basically part 3 characters, so characters that are not on part 1 and part 2, and also we can vote for OC units, not limited units, because they will come in as well with Barn in a week's time when we do get that banner. So this time right now, it was essentially the way for us to get these limited units that none of us summoned for, or we didn't get if we didn't get lucky enough, and basically a way to fill up our books. We're not I mean, you can, but it basically, you're pulling for the new units. You're not pulling for characters you want to get duped for, really. I mean, apart from the Archangels, but you know, you don't really care about, let's say, Garad, but you want to get at least once, so you can have that box CC, maybe use her in Belmoth, and maybe even use her in the new Reverse Stage Season 3, because you kind of need her. But it's been ruined. So I'll throw some screenshots when I talk about them. I've remembered them off the top of my head. But I actually saw about the intro as well. I said in my video, granted, only got like 1,000 views, which obviously is not the whole community, right? But I said don't vote for these 3, you know, the top 5 people. And the main reason why is because they're gonna get so many votes in the first place that, you know, like, hello, look at the difference. 20k, almost 30k difference. 30k votes could have went towards someone like Nanashi, and I would have secured his spot in the actual poll, right? And yeah, Escanor, whatever, just the most a useless character. Blue D Melee, another useless character. And before people start commenting, oh, they had their uses, lads, you can always substitute another character. You can, wherever you can use Green Escanor in, you can use another character in. Wherever you can use Bleeding Mediosa in, you can use Shin, you can use Lost Fin Medios, you can use any AoE farmer that is better than him. Tank Diane, fair enough, she has a use in the meta, but to be fair, you shouldn't vote for her. There's no reason to vote for her because she's a part 2 unit. I got her 6/6 on one banner, the ReZero banner. You don't vote for filler rate characters, you know, characters that are always on banners. Escanor, Demon Melee, Skinny Diane, Counter Melee on every single banner going forth. So why ruin the chance we have to vote for her? And I know a lot of you watching aren't the ones doing this, but you know, it's got to be said, really. But yeah, there is people out there actually going out of the way to make new accounts. I saw on Twitter, I think Kelba posted it. I was good, like, going out of their way to make new accounts and just re-roll for picking votes. Imagine how sad you have to be. But also as well, you got people who don't have enough damage to summon for Bond, or who are just dickheads and don't want to vote for the you know, counter Medi and all these characters because, well, you know, because they're not going to summon you, want to ruin it for the rest of us. However, I will say, if you look at counter Medi, there's not 15k trolls or 13k trolls. There's not 45 people taking the piss. I personally believe, and I know it's, a lot of people think it too, it's Netmarble's fault as well. It's their fault for making... I can't show you, but if you actually click on voting, it'll take you to the tab to vote, right? I'm sure you've seen it. And the first tab you get taken to is the 70s tab. And half the player base are just, you know, don't follow YouTube, don't go on Reddit, just play the game casually. They click the vote system, or what's this? And they see, boom, 70s characters, vote for these characters. And you don't realize you can change tabs and vote for the better units. So they straight away see, you know, Escanor, oh, let me vote for Escanor. D Melee. They don't really know why they're voting for it. They just see a voting system and say, okay, let's just vote. They don't realize it's for already banner. Or if they do realize, they say, oh, okay, well, we can only vote for these characters. And that's why I do believe Tank Diane's there, because why else would you vote for Tank Diane, right? And to be fair, that's why I make this video a little bit, you can persuade the bottom 10. If you look at the gap between, you know, 9 and 10, it's a massive gap. And to be fair, when we wake up tomorrow morning, the top 5 is not going to change. Top 6 even. Top 9 even is not going to change because, well, they have too many votes already. Now, granted, we're lucky because, well, now we know who to vote for. Yesterday was everyone just kind of voting for who they wanted to, you didn't know who was going to make it, so you vote for Redhead Liz, I vote for Garard. But now that I know Garard is so far down that she's never going to make it, I'm not going to waste a vote. I'm going to vote for someone like Nanashi, who's very close to being top 10, basically. So yeah, if you look at the gap, really, tomorrow, we're going to wake up to a new bottom 10. Like, we might not see Tank Dian, we might not see Red Easton, who I think should be in it. So, I'm hoping people do vote for her. I didn't, because Redhead Liz is awfully close to getting knocked out. She is literally one of my most played units. She is one of the best units for Belmoth. You don't even need Green Gopher if you have her. That's how big she is. And she's actually a good unit for PvE, really. If you're ever doing Grey Demon and any full green team, very, very good. And yeah, if you look at Nanashi, really, Nanashi's the main one as well you should be voting for. Nanashi's awfully close again in the top 15. So now that we know he's, he's very close, we can vote for him. And hopefully that we do wake up tomorrow to him being in it. He is a part 3 unit. Although you may never use him, you rather pull an exclusive hard character rather than summon someone who, like Blue Zelda, who you're never going to use, and who's on part 2, so you're going to get maybe 100 times in, the lifetime of the game. So just don't vote for him. And as Swole Arthur, people don't vote for Arthur. I still think he may be a little bit too far out of the reach of getting top 10. But you know what? If you want to vote for him, go ahead. And yeah, that is kind of it, really. I'm just thankfully, Lily is not in it, right? I mean, you would have thought Blue D Melly, Green Escon, and Lily will be in the banner, but thankfully she's not. So hopefully she can stay out of the top 15. I don't know why Blue Zelda's there. Like, who? But yeah, that is it for the video. Obviously, in my opinion, the banner's still not bad. It could be better, of course, but the main which I'm really pulling for is, the top 4. Blue Valenti, Green Dairy for most people, but I'm pulling for obviously new Lilia and Eastern, and also Liz, Dupes. I wouldn't mention Dupes either, I don't care, but I'd rather get, Blue Eastern, and it could be a good time. Now, obviously, you may get unlucky enough to pull Counter Melee, however, I don't mind too much, because I think, actually, I go look at it. Yeah, I need one more copy of Counter Melee. Obviously, I don't want to, hope I don't pull 2 million in the banner, but jokes on you, the dickheads who are voting for him. I need him, so I do mind, but, I'm not going to be too upset pulling him one time on the banner. But yeah, that is it. By the way, vote-wise, there's a lot of people voting. I think if you add up, there's around 80,000 people voting, which I think people are saying could be rigged by Netmarble. I don't know if there is 80k people playing the game, never mind active enough to actually click the vote button. But yeah, very, very strange that there's damn people voting. Is it bots, rerolls? Who knows what it is, but it could be Netmarble just inflating the votes a bit. I don't really care too much. But yeah, that's going to it for today's video. I just want to end off the video with the actual 15k sub. Thank you. Obviously, boys, love. I know, once again, this week has been a little bit inactive, a bit where I'm not doing PvP too much. I'm not really pushing out, like, insane videos how I normally do. And that is because I am working on my Juicy Casting collab, which I've said it multiple times now, but I've just started yesterday and tonight working on the actual trailer for it. And oh my days, it's unreal. I'm having so much fun editing it. It's going to be very, very sick. I'm teasing the next collab as well. Me and my friend who worked on it spent so long doing it. And you're going to see the effort. Like, literally, lads. People praised me a little bit for the fact that I took time out like what I did and drew the cards to myself, right, rather than just getting an image. When you see what we've done, you're gonna be surprised. The trailer itself is gonna be like a 40-minute video going through a whole event of how a collab could look like, or how Juicy Casting could look like in the game. And yeah, you're not gonna want to miss it. It should be out next week. I don't know the exact date, but I will be doing a countdown, and I will reveal the time and date of the actual collab releasing. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Literally, that's why I don't want to do any PP videos. I want to do a quick video. And to be fair, this video is quite relevant, so, it's not the worst thing. And yeah, right now, I'm just going to edit this video, get out there, and then go straight into editing that collab and trying to get out as quick as possible, because I know I've been sitting it for a lot of time now. But boys, as well, 15k subs, unreal. Like, when I stopped doing my other game to fully commit to Grand Cross, I had around 5k. And yeah, the channel blew up. Obviously, you lot have been supporting the same people over and over again, commented. I can't stress that enough, man. Like, I've been blessed, and once again, with Ragnarok coming out, it's kind of confirmed that we're going to have Grand Cross for basically guaranteed another 2 years' time. So, boys, give me a ride. I'm going to stick through it all as well. And, if some new gacha games do come out, yes, I will switch over and play them as well, but it won't be this channel. I'll probably have to make a new one, because this is kind of my Grand Cross channel. However, when Grand Cross does, let's say, die in like 7 years, when I just stop playing it, I will obviously move on. But to be fair, all of you watching probably wouldn't be watching me by then. But yeah, thank you all, basically. Peace.
この封じられた魔力を元に戻さんとな。